everyone, my name is Krystal and I'm a library assistant at the Sebring Public Library. My son loves to do science experiments at home. We've done so many cool things over the years, but I have to say that baking soda eruptions are still one of his favorites. So let me show you a fun, easy, and affordable way to combine simple science and art. This activity is suitable for children ages 4 and up. So to do the activity, you will need any size muffin tin, some baking soda, vinegar, food coloring, a couple drops of dish soap, and either spoons, some type of eyedropper, a turkey baster, or something like that. I also recommend you using a large sheet pan, or you can just take it outside in the yard is fine. Okay, so this is going to be your basic setup for the experiment. You're going to put your muffin tin on your sheet pan, or again, you can just go outside in the grass or on your driveway, completely harmless. So I'm not going to fill the whole thing up, but when I do this for my son, I definitely do. But the first step is you are going to let your kiddo put a couple drops of food coloring into each spot of the muffin tin. And I do encourage my son to mix colors too, even if it turns out to be something that's less than pleasing to the eye, because it just helps with a little bit of art exploration. So next, the parent or caregiver of young children should just add a couple drops of dish soap into each of the little holes. And this is totally optional. It's just going to add more bubbles to the experiment. So after you do this, you want to put a couple spoonfuls of baking soda to cover the colors. And this is what's going to give them like the little surprise factor. And sometimes, since my son's a little older now, I'll actually spin this around so that he doesn't remember what colors are in what spot. And then you're just going to take your eyedropper, turkey baster, or your spoon, and you're going to let them start dropping the vinegar into the baking soda to get that eruption. And the more that you put in there, the more that you'll see the colors will mix. So here's using a spoon. This is a little harder for the younger ones, and the eyedropper does give some good fine motor practice. So if you do have an eyedropper or some type of turkey baster, it's good practice for your little ones too. So this can keep my kiddo busy for like a good 30 minutes. And the great thing about this little project is when you're done, all of this can be rinsed right down the sink. You can hose it off in the yard if you like. This soap is actually some biodegradable soap from 7th generation, but you don't have to buy that. You can buy whatever dish soap you want. I also sometimes will allow him to hide some of his smaller toys under the baking soda, and that way, whenever it erupts, he can find some of his toys. So this is a cool, and you can keep adding vinegar. It'll keep fizzing, and all of these little bubbles are just extra from the dish soap. So this is a really fun way to mix some really simple science with art. Hope you guys enjoy.